Hello, good evening. Gypsy says hello. Hey Gypsy, how are you doing tonight? Thanks for tuning in. Probably not going to be a very long stream tonight, just going to go ahead and put that up front. I've got some things to do here in about an hour. But I figure we'll do a little exploring. We'll see what exactly is going on in New City, now that we've teleported back into New City from Ukpur. But I hope everybody's having a great night. Let me go ahead and let's get right to it. Since we're short of time, we won't waste any time tonight. Let's get the game loaded here. Jib says, doing okay. Glad to hear it. All right. So, last night, we essentially finished the Impani headquarters, our base, I should say. Still a couple doors we weren't able to get into, but I don't know that we're missing anything particularly important. We defeated General Yamo there in the base, and then we used their teleporter to get back to New City, where we finally found and defeated Rodan the Warks, who is an Umpani that we were tasked with actually killing at the very beginning of the game. Again, I feel sort of mixed about this whole thing, because the Umpani, I feel like, are probably the side that seems to be a little more relatable. They just don't seem to give the whole evil vibes like the Terang do, but unfortunately there was no negotiating with any of them. It was attack on sight sort of thing once we arrived. So there we are. So what that means is the next time we do meet up with Shridus Terang, we can go ahead and tell him that we have indeed defeated Rodan. So just going to rest up for a second before we get going. Do a little manual healing here. Get Seto's hit points up. I see some low magic points here, which I really want to try to rest up just a little bit more. Alright, I guess that'll be good enough. Let's go ahead and cast our spells. Not that we probably would need it too much in New City. Oops, you know what? I don't want to use Detect Secret from Danny because Claire has it now. Let's use Claire's Detect Secret. So I feel like this building that we're in is the Impani's headquarters in New City. A thick red panel has been bolted to the door, upon which are several rolls of flittering lights. Underneath the lights on the panel is a small 3x3 square of 9 buttons, each with a number impressed upon it. Okay, so if you remember when we were in the Umpani base, we found some notes that mentioned some numbers. Security vault, I have it right here. So let's put these numbers in. 2, 7, 2, 3, 5, 3, 9. That seemed to be correct. And it is a treasure chest. Before we go opening this chest, let me make sure we've got some room for stuff. I think we're good. So let's save. Let's see what we can do here. Interesting. So could be. So it's not magic sparks. Could be poison darts. It's got to be poison darts. Oh no, not trapped. Inside the crate, you find a strange metal case bearing this label. Com link, authorized usage only, Savant Imperial Legions. Savant Imperial Legions. So the Umpani are working with the Dark Savant. Opening the case, you discover a very unusual piece of equipment with rows of metal pins extruding from the back. The device is small enough to carry in your hand, although somewhat cumbersome, and of little apparent offensive value. You wonder where the Umpani managed to obtain such a device, and what secret power it might contain. It certainly must be important to have warranted such an elaborate security system. Comlink device. We'll take that. Let's save, and let's take a closer look at the item. Doesn't seem to... It's not an item I can just use. So it'll have a purpose later on, I'm sure. Umpani Detache. Military personnel only. Okay, well. So there's that. Got a party of Gorn here. So I'm going to put the melee attackers on the 3 and maybe try to wipe them out. I'm going to try to take the rest out with magic. Low level magic should do the trick. Okay, and so once again we find ourselves back in New City here. And I thought maybe that comlink device would be useful. There was a building here that had a computer in it, remember? Where was that? How had we not been in this building? And what's up here? Have we been in here? Or in here, for that matter. Some of these we went to so long ago I've forgotten what all was in here. We've been into the Forbidden Zone, I know that, right? Yeah, we've been here. Wait, was this where the computer was? I think maybe it is. Let's see if the comm link does anything here. So... I thought the computer might have been in here. I guess that was a different building. Oh, nope, here it is. The helm of the blank machine trying to comprehend its purpose in operation. On the side of the box-like head, a slot from which the Savant controller removed the device responsible for its deactivation. Let's see if it's this thing. You insert the comlink device into the side of the machine. Activation sequence initiated. Terminal linkage connect. Remote access operational. Server. Oh, I don't know what to type. Server not recognized. Terminal linkage disconnect. Remote access terminated. Let's see, did we have any other notes? We have these coordinates. I'm not sure what that's for. Let's try it again. Let's put these coordinates in and see if it does anything. This is probably not it, but let's try it. No. So, we're not quite sure what to do here yet. We'll have to come back. I'll make a note. We're halfway to this puzzle. Okay. We just have to figure out what to do with the comm link. Oh, we have some Savant troopers and the Savant Guardian here. We haven't seen these guys in a while. All right. Let's peek up here. I don't remember. One of these I think maybe this was the train building. I can't recall. Or maybe it's this. Let's find out. The Conqueror Inn and Tavern. We've been here, right? I believe, no, we have not. All is quiet as you enter the inn. It seems like you are the only likely customers. The main room is cluttered with junk and several scratchy paintings hanging askew adorn the walls. Stacks of plates and half-finished meals still remain from prior days. How have we not been here before? A testament to the general tidiness of the innkeeper. Soon, a frumpled, grumpy man makes his way from the back of the messy room. Pardon the clutter, but we don't get many visitors these days. You need lodging for the night, as long as you don't bring any of those filthy terrangs with you. But don't just stand there, come on in. You look like you could use a good round of ale. Just make yourself at home, we're all family here. Now, it'll be for 2 nights or just 3? Dungor. Well, let's see what he has to say. What do you do? I'm the innkeeper, barkeeper, and broom sweeper. Let's ask him about the terrain. Nasty creatures, nasty. Leaves that icky stuff everywhere. The Impani above our suspicion. Rumors. Will you pay 50 gold pieces? Yes. I heard a rumor about arms of Argus. Yeah, we know about that. Okay. This is where, let's see. What do I want to ask this guy? Does he have anything interesting to buy? Some ale, bread rolls, inn key. Yeah, no. The inn key, the purpose of that is if you want to stay the night, you can buy the key from him, stay in one of these rooms, and you will be guaranteed no interruptions to your rest. That I remember. Alright, so this is the Tirang house where we first entered this this town. Let's use their teleporter and go back to Nyctalinth. We haven't been to Nyctalinth in a while. H. Genra Terang. This was the big, like, mother boss thing. I see you have returned. Shritus Terang is strong. Perhaps too strong. I will test you further. Find the place of the rat men. The watchers tell us that underneath lies another place. They have seen the map of the boat behind a rack of 6 spears. Let me make a note here. And say the first is not before the third, nor the second, but first after the 6th. It is the 5th that is first, and the 4th after 3rd, which is second. And only then shall the way be revealed. So this is a puzzle. Go there and find for me this map of the boat. Do not trespass elsewhere, or you shall be destroyed. And remember, the watchers see everywhere. Interesting. So we've been tasked with yet another thing. Now why? Why am I being prompted to fight the Terang here? It doesn't make sense. I don't understand why I would fight them if I'm allied with them. So, for those of you who are in the ad break, went back to Nyctalinth and was given a new task by the Terang leader, sort of given a solution to a puzzle, and then tasked to go do something. And so then, next thing you know, I turn the corner, and all of a sudden I'm being attacked by a group of them, which I'm sure is just a random encounter, but it doesn't make much sense, really, when you think about it. So, I guess we'll just go about our business here and fight these guys. Seems like they're not really much of a match. The train leader wanted us to find the map of the boat and bring it back to them. Wow, this might actually hurt. Okay. Let's cast some healing spells here. Wasn't expecting a big challenge here. Alright, let's knock this Dane out and let's go. Okay. So now I just want to, like, you know, go on a rampage through the terrain base like I did with the Impani. Inside the chamber, several terrains are chopping chunks of a gutted giant bug into a sickening gruel, dumping the contents into a huge bowl. The stench is almost overwhelming. As you enter, they turn to meet the challenge. Okay. Wow, look at that. What a fight. So, I'm sorry, bear with me just a moment. I do believe there's somebody here. Give me just a moment. I'm going to take a quick break and I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Actually, I'm going to need to go ahead and end the stream early tonight. I apologize. Unexpected visitor, something that needs my attention. I guess when I post this video to YouTube, I'm just going to splice it together with the next one. It will have a longer video. I'm not going to post a 30-minute video, 20-minute video. But we'll pick this back up tomorrow night, and wherever I saved last is where we'll pick it up. But thanks for watching. I apologize for the brief ending. These things happen. But I will be back tomorrow, and I hope everybody has a good night. Thank you. Hello. Good evening. Gypsy says hello. Hello, Gypsy. How are you tonight? Good to see you. Thanks for watching. Give me just a second and we'll get started here. Hope you had a good day today. Gonna play a little Wizardry tonight again as usual. we're going to see tonight if we can. I can't remember exactly where I saved last night. I had to end the stream sort of abruptly, and I can't remember if I know we had ended last night in Nyctalynth, but I can't recall where I had actually saved the game last. So we'll see tonight. May have to do a little backtracking. All right. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. I thought I was having trouble with my headphones tonight when I started, because I couldn't hear anything, no matter how high I put the volume up. But I forgot there's actually a volume knob on the headset back here, and it was turned down. I felt like an idiot when I remembered that. My old pair didn't have a volume wheel on it, so it really threw me off for a minute. I thought my new headphones had a problem. But no, it was a me problem. That's why it took me a few minutes longer than normal to get on stream. Okay. Let's see where we actually ended up. So last night I was sort of called away from the stream. I had to help a neighbor with something. Okay, so we're all the way back here. Now let me see. I'll be able to tell if we finish this. Yeah, I got the comm link device. Okay. So we are all done here. What happened next is we had gone to the Conqueror Inn and Tavern up here. Oops. Oh, is this Shritus? Nope, it's Durang Terang. Durang Terang. Let's see what he has for sale. Nothing, really. Let's talk to him. Wasn't expecting to encounter anybody. Hello. Hist. Who are you? I am Durang Terang, important leader in the Terang Empire. Shritus. The great Terang assassin leads a special mission for the Empire. Rodin. What do you want? What do you have to offer? Information. Okay, rumors. Let's see what the rumors are. Yes. I heard a rumor about Black Ship. This is interesting. Black Ship. The Black Ship vessel of the Dark Savant known as the Daedalus. Interesting. I'm not afraid of this Dark Savant. Let him show his face to Durang. Goodbye. Okay. Well, that's not the Terang I was looking for. What was his name? Denang? Isn't that Durang? Da Nang's a city in Vietnam. Okay. So we're going to use the teleporter here. When the ads play, I can still kind of hear you. It's weird. Interesting. I really thought when the ads played, it was just silence. Hey, Danny, how are you? Welcome. Good to see you. So I'm going to get my phone ready because there's a lot of information that the terrain leader gave us last night about the spears and a new puzzle. I want to make sure I don't miss any of that, because we're about to encounter them. The terrain guardians look a bit perplexed to see you, but move aside to allow you access to the window behind which Hajen-Ra terrain resides. All right, let's go back over this again. I see you have returned. Shritus terrain is strong. Perhaps too strong. I will test you further. Find the place of the Ratmen. So we have to go to the Ratkin city. The Watchers tell us that underneath lies another place. They have seen the map of the boat behind a rack of 6 spears. So we have to go to the Ratkin lair and find the boat map. And say the first is not before the third. So this is part of like a puzzle. Nor the second, but first after the 6. I'm taking pictures of these statements. It is fifth that is first. Maybe we have to rearrange the spears. And the fourth after third, which is second. Only then shall the way be revealed. Right, so we got all that noted. Go there and find for me this map of the boat. Do not trespass elsewhere, or you shall be destroyed. And remember, the Watchers see everywhere. Okay. So this is about as far as we got last night before I got pulled away. Last night we went to this room here and got jumped on by the terrain. So let's just go back to New City and we'll see if we can find the home of the Ratkin. So back to New City. So here's the thing. I'm not 100% sure that I actually want to give Hajen-Ra the boat map once I find it. I'm very inclined to keep every map that I come across. Very inclined to do that. So that might be where our alliance with the terrain actually end. It seems in this one, this playthrough anyways, we're sort of going to have to fly solo, because I just don't like the terrain, and we're enemies to the Impani. That much is obvious. I kind of like the monks, though, and we've been friendly with them, and they've also sent us on that path of the 5 flowers that we're on. So there's sort of 2 main quests at this point. Working for the terrain and looking, or joining the monks' 5 flower school. So this takes us back to Monkarama, but I think there's another exit. Well, I could be wrong. So this brings us into the north. There's an exit to the south, right? I think so. And we haven't fully, yeah, there is, and we haven't fully explored that. One way took us to Ukpur, we know this. It was down here, I believe. How we got to the Impani base. I'm just going to see if it forks off. And we'll take the fork we haven't taken yet. So that looks like the Impani base up there. Maybe there's not another way. Or maybe there was another exit to this area that we can go through. Let's look. Yeah, up here. Ugh. We have to try to tread. We'll have a couple fights, I think. Like here. But I think we can get through the majority of the town without incident. Oh, we might get through the whole town without incident. In the distance, you hear a horrid moaning. It is drawing nearer. It's horrible, ghastly. It's... Oh. Brother Teshober. The wailing and somewhat inebriated monk swaggers up. Hi-ho, fair brothers. Let's see if he has anything for sale. Not really. Nothing that we want. Let's chat with him for a minute. See if he has any new news. Hello. Palace. To walk the line. Oh yeah, we know all about that. Palace of Monkarama. Alright. We'll just leave him alone. We'll proceed this way. Now this is totally new territory here. I hope it leads us to wherever the Ratkin are from. But it may lead us elsewhere. We'll find out, I guess. This is all uncharted territory for us here. Let's save, actually. Some of these guys, I love these guys. Manogroves. It makes such a cool noise. So these are a little tougher than the other ones we found. I may have to bring a little magic into this one. Yeah, oh, they hurt. So wherever we're headed, it's definitely a new, a new tier of difficulty. Gypsies look like Halloween creatures. Yeah, I like them. The little carrot nose or whatever it is they've got. Ahead in the clearing is a band of menacing, cobweb-gowned creatures, the Terang. Quickly they move in and surround you. Then one steps forward with all limbs raised in the air as if to signal that he wants to talk. Talk with the Terang. Hist, we come in peace. We wish to make a bargain with you. We will pay a handsome reward for information from you. Are you willing to assist us? Yes. Good, good. We know that a mothership of the bloated Umpani toads is in orbit somewhere above. Ooh, and we have the coordinates too. but the Watchers have not been able to detect its exact location. Infiltrate the Umpani encampment for us and discover the location of their master ship. A reward of 10,000 gold pieces is yours if you return with the information. We shall wait for you here. So we actually have this information already, because we've already invaded the Umpani encampment and found those coordinates. So how do I trigger them to come back? Oh, well, that's not them, for sure. Umpani Renegade. So I'm totally willing to give them that information, because the Umpani have not been nice to us at all. Not even in the slightest. So I have no loyalties to them at this point. Let's see how fast we can blow through these guys. These guys aren't quite as hard as I thought they were going to be. Tip says, oh, by the way, the sound is better tonight. Good. So I don't know how to trigger that encounter again. Let me save. Do a quick rest. Maybe we have to leave the screen and come back. Some beetles here. Yeah, I increased the volume on the game just slightly, which I try to keep low because I don't want to, shout over it. These guys are kind of tough. Very tough, actually. I don't know what these two bugs are in the front, but they're taking a beating. They're venom weevils too, huh? There we go. There we go. So there is another road. Another road. The road gets broken up around here. And Ratman, so we must be getting close to their city. So let's back up. Let's do this. Back up. Try to put them to sleep. My plan is to sort of zone out of the map and then come back and try to trigger that encounter with the terrain again. So Jib says, don't remember those bugs being that tough. There's different kinds of bugs. They have different names. They get tougher. Bugs is just the generic name until the party figures out what they're fighting. Those Venom Weevils I thought we had fought before, and I also don't remember them being that tough, but maybe it was something else we were fighting. Skull Dagger. He threw a Skull Dagger at me. Vorpal Blade. It's a poison blade. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Another thing I want to do is unequip the weapons from Kyler here and see how that works for him. Because I think at this point, perhaps he might fight better unarmed than he does with the weaponry. So I'm going to watch his damage here and see what kind of damage he's doing on average. Let's see. Tyler hits for 23, 20, so average like 20-ish. Trevi's poison. We'll have to fix that. Trevi and Danny are poison, actually. Man, what a fight. Okay. Found a key. I'll take that. So let's see, who's got the cure poison? Cure poison, drink. Did that work? Yes. Let's do some healing. Danny healed up. And let's go ahead and unequip Kyler's weapons. I want to see how well he fights at this point without weapons. Two Wood Dryad. So he was doing an average of about 20 hit points of damage. Let's see what he does now. Of course, every monster is different. But he critted, so that was cool. Let's see what they're doing against these boring beetles. Yeah. We'll let it go a little longer and see what happens. Anything here? No. Alright, so we have left the map. Let me turn around and see if I can trigger that encounter again. That was definitely the way to go. It's just right over here. Here we go. We have been awaiting your return. Have you discovered the coordinates? I'm going to give them the coordinates. Yes. What are they? Let's see. S 18 49 D 34 82 Excellent. The great Hajenra will be very pleased with you. Tell him that Kabora T. Rang is in your debt for 10,000 gold. He will take care of you. Away, brothers. Let us return to the Watchers with our news. Hope we did a good thing there. All right. So let's proceed. The direction we were heading. Oh wow, look at this. The royal peaks of the thick Ukper Mountains lying east shine in hues of deep purple blue, its forested foothills made serene by the colors of wildflowers dotting the velveted shore. Oh, okay, not where I thought we'd end up. Very alien looking. We've not heard much of this area. So we may be in way over our heads here. A dragon rook. It's like a maze, an outdoor maze. Sprouting high upon the mountainside, a yellow flower bathes in solitude amongst the cracks of a ledge. It will require a tricky climb to reach the flower, so maybe this has something to do with the path of the 5 flowers. Of course, climbing skill is not the best, but let's try it. You slipped and fell. Ooh. Alright. We're going to keep trying. We are going to keep trying. I feel like this, is a collect the flowers sort of quest. And we've inadvertently found one of them. Sort of stumbled upon it. By accident, let's see. The climb skills of the party are not the best. You managed to scale the steep mountainside and fetch the flower. Yellow Leon. At a 5,000 experience point bonus, okay. We actually already have the belt of 5 flowers somehow. We got that from the guy who sent us on this quest. Or no, from a treasure chest, right? I can't remember. And I think that, I seem to remember that being the prize of this quest. So was that it? That was the whole area there? Okay, interesting. Or maybe they're all right here. Gypsy says, if you keep trying, does it build your points like swimming did? I do believe it does, actually. I think that is how it works. So this is a road to somewhere. A rock lizard. Pausing inside the cave's entrance, you glance about and listen. You can hear a faint noise coming from somewhere not too far away, like the sound of rushing water, and the brevity of its echoes reveal that the cave is probably fairly shallow. Oh boy. I wasn't counting on going spelunking. Let's rest before we go in here. Let's get our spells up, because I don't know what's going to be in this cave. Actually, didn't we get levitate also? Let's cast that, because... So we've found a whole new dungeon, I think. Approaching the edge of the waters, you see that they are quite agitated and curious about the source of the pool's hefty ripples. Deposits of fine white powder along the bank's edge have frosted the lip of the pool, a coating likely acquired by ages of lapping waves laden with crystallized mineral. Take a little swim here. 3 glow mothras and 5 glow mothras. Ooh, okay, so these guys have about 40 hit points. Not too terrible. Gotta remember, we're in water. We can only go so far without. Maybe one more step here. Ooh, it's getting hairy. Let's rest full. We might be in trouble. Oh, there better be something this way. We're going to end up with a bunch of dead characters. Oh. Ahead lies the great eruption of turbulent water, and you can feel the current starting to pull you down. Oh, man. The violent tide sucks you under. Oh. Well. Okay. So that's obviously not the way to go. Okay. Noted. There is something there. But whatever we need to conquer that area, we are probably not ready yet. In fact, I'm not even sure if we're supposed to be here. I tend to remember this from playing years ago, and I think this is one of the last places you visit. Here's another entrance to the pool area. What do we have here? Water nymphs and glow mothras. So we're going to do what we did with the mothras last time. So another one of these here. Okay, so this may be a place we'll have to return to. I don't feel like we have whatever we need to complete the cave at this time. But we'll keep checking out this mountain area, which also seems to have come to a quick end. Oh, no, here's more. Two-headed lion. Okay. Just looking for maybe another spot we can climb up, another flower to collect. Oh wow. 3 two-headed lions, also known as Bantari. Let's see if we can put them to sleep. The fireball works really well. Very susceptible to sleep. I'm sure that's by design, right? Probably a lion sleeps the night joke or something like that. It's the way these game developers back then used to think. Okay. Well, this will be a place we come back to for sure. But not the path to the Ratkin city that we hoped it was. In the distance, you hear a horrid moaning. It is drawing near. Oh, it's going to be the monk, brother to Shober. You know, let's try asking this guy if he knows where it's at. Am I spelling it wrong? Is it 2 T's? Yeah, it is. The Ratkin of thieving scoundrels. Okay, goodbye. Oh, this is leading us somewhere. Oh, we did find a whole new spot. Gypsy says, they're probably my favorite creature so far. The Ratkin, I guess? Is that what we're talking about? They're pretty cool. Alright, let's try to put him to sleep. Oops, wrong button. Oh, the two-headed lions, Gypsy says. Likes the two-headed lions. Well, here's more. One ran away. Alright, I guess we'll make camp here. The end of the stream is just around the corner. But we'll see if we can find anything else down this little path before we call it a night. Oh, so it looks like more mountains. Oh, wow. What a big fight here. Let's see what we can do. Well, these moths have some nasty tricks up their sleeve. Real nasty tricks. All right. Now we're making some progress. All right. Just gonna look around real quick. Probably call it a night here in just a moment. You know, I'm tempted to just keep going, but we've got some effects we need to clear off. There we go. Alright, not too bad. There we go. Now let's take the big one out. There we go. Perfect. Oh, there it is. In a hollow crag of the mountain, you spot a lonely blue wildflower growing apparent comfort and safety. The hollow is about 3 feet deep, just close enough for an outstretched arm to reach in and fetch it with a little effort. Pick the blue flower. Uh-oh, and it caused an encounter. Whoa, what is that? A mountain thrax. Look at that thing. That's one of the wildest creatures we've seen in the game so far. No idea at all what to expect from this thing. I have no recollection of this monster from playing years ago. So, let's haste the party. Let's crush it. $60 damage, that was nice. I'm worried about what this thing's actually going to be able to do, though. $12 damage, not terrible. But it was able to reach Danny all the way in the back. Jim says that thing is ugly. Yes, it is. Quite ugly. Let's give it a whirlwind. And let's do another crush. Oh, this one didn't land. Neither spell hit that time. We can hope for a critical hit from either Claire or Kylo, though, and that'll just kill it. Oh, we got it. I found the blue Mythia. Okay. And that right there looks like a really good stopping point for the night. So I feel like this whole path here, this whole mountain path area is where we go to collect the 5 flowers. Maybe all 5 are here, I'm not sure. We'll explore some more of that tomorrow night and then continue to try to find our way to the Ratkin ruins. Thanks for tuning in tonight and watching and playing along with me, and I will be back again tomorrow night. Hope you guys have a good evening. Thank you.